Today, my team did some interviews with some really interesting people that they know off the streets, and they have some really cool things to say.
In Kibera, there's ignorance, especially for youths. You know, there's some school dropouts. Most of people are dropping out of schools. Youths are dropping out. There's some drugs abuse, especially where I'm staying. We have a certain streams down there. You can go there and find some, boys lines there, smoking banks, doing something, and different things. Also, that's the same place where they're organizing their theft and evil things there. From there, you will find that the same boys rape some ladies in the area. They do try to advise some boys and their fellows. After they know themselves, they have very loose hope in the society. They advise the other people and drop out of school. So after dropping out of school, it is very, very difficult to go out of this. And there's some things which need to do at least to change this thing in Kibera. For the first thing is for our youths, we need to talk to them. Get some counselors there, at least to talk to these boys, to leave out the drugs. Also, I've said that we have something called ignorance there. Mothers are just giving births like dogs. So, what we need to do there, especially to increase the family planning, at least to give birth for the children which they can take care of, especially in the Kibera village. That thing, the school dropouts is very, very high. This is because of poverty. The same thing, we should at least try how we can bring some donation, at least bring out of people which can help them to go to school. If you ask someone why not going to school, say because of food. Someone is telling you that we don't have food in our place. So I don't know if government can come out, at least we see how we can help this situation by advising our children, that the youth to go to school. Also, the Kibera is somewhere is very dirty place where we have some different diseases. So also through this, we should get how people can come out and clean our stretches. Halls, and at least to make it a clean place where people can stay. So that's how I see Kibera.
Okay, I'm Rosalino Hito. I'm from Kenya, Nairobi. I live in the Kibera slums. Definitely it's a big slum and has a very high population. Living in Kibera is not that pleasing as many people may think. As a lady, I face a lot of challenges. Mainly there's poor sanitation here. The poor sanitation is due to carelessness of people. People don't want to make the place clean and pleasant, and there's a lot of health hazards around here. Apart from that, being seduced by Jamas around here is very highly, and since they're very strong and most of them are more stronger than us ladies, they can end up carrying you home, insulting you sexually and physically. But as a lady, I'm able to take care of myself, face these challenges nicely, and express myself. And I'm also overprotective. I protect myself. Like, I don't walk at night, I don't walk alone, and I don't trust people that I don't know. Another one is about friends. As a ghetto girl, you may have friends that you can't really trust. Some maybe are coming up to you because they want to impress a friend, or they're sent to you by Jama. Definitely you don't know what's up with them. So choosing friends around is very hard for me because I don't know who to trust and who not to trust. Okay, apart from all those, still living in Kibera has really made something out of me, because now I'm a very confident young girl. I know what I want and I know how to get it positively. Also, living in Kibera has brought me to Carolina for Kibera. I'm able to meet other youths who have the same goal as I do, who want to make Kibera a better place for everyone who lives around here and make it safe for the young ladies around.
My name is Arnemi Amocha. I live in Kibera, specifically in Gatuekera village, and I'm a citizen of this country, a very proud one. I also think that I've been participating in a number of issues, but particularly I may want to know exactly what you may want me to mention.
Okay, wow. What are the most challenging things about in Kibera?
Kibera as a whole has many challenges. One, we have a lot of dirt all over. We have no roads, no good roads in Kibera. We have no electricity that can serve the people as required. And the people of Kibera, as I must say, have numerous problems. There's a lot of crime, and there are no enough schools for the people of Kibera especially. So, and unemployment is very rampant, and so many problems, like we cannot talk of good jobs, we cannot talk of good education, we cannot talk of economy is very low, no business is working. So when you talk of problems of Kibera, we imagine that this is the place that has got the poorest people in the country and then in the continent.
Okay, what are the best things about living in Kibera?
The best things about living in Kibera is the attitude of the people. The people are always receptive and they are friendly. And it's close to town for those of us who are hustling, who are struggling to make life. It's the easiest place that you can travel to town. And again, I think, majorly the people in Kibera quickly embrace peace and quickly love to work together.
How was life during post-election violence?
Wonderful. It was the worst part of the things that I've seen in life. It was the most difficult time because people lived with a lot of suspicion. People hated each other, people robbed, people burned houses, they destroyed property, and even others were killed. So it was the worst part of this country.
So what can be done to improve the lifestyle of Kibera at this time?
At this time, I think people need a lot of information, need a lot of awareness, as in regard to peace building, as in regard to investment, small businesses, and as in regard to many things that they can do to improve their lives. One, people need a lot of facilities for medication, facilities for sports, recreational facilities, and many other more. So in general, people need a lot of awareness and a lot of information in regard to the improvement of life.
This next clip demonstrates how difficult it is to get water in Kibera. There's no running water, so can't wash your hands in the sink, can't take a shower. What we do here is scoop up a pitcher in a bucket of water and sort of pour it on yourself. And that's the way of life for most people in Kibera. So, take a look.
As you can see, the children fighting to take water home because water is the most important thing for them. You can see they're about the one pushing the wheelbarrow is about 8 years. So he's trying as hard as he can to bring water home.
So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll be heading over to the clinic to film there, so stay tuned.